Hi everybody, this video is going to be a review for the brush guard, and this company was nice enough to send me this product so that I could review it for you all, and they sent me the variety pack. So the variety pack includes one large brush guard that they recommend for powder brushes, two medium ones that they recommend for foundation brushes, two small size ones which they recommend for blush brushes, and one extra small one which they recommend for shadow brushes. Now here's what the brush guard looks like. This one is actually the large one. As you can see, the brush guard is this plastic, flexible sleeve type thing, and as you can see, it's kind of mesh and it has holes in it so that it is breathable and it's very flexible. And this is how you use the brush guard. You put it on the bottom, up the handle of your brush, and you push it up so it goes past the bristles, and you push it up so it goes just a little bit past your bristles. Now the first thing that you can use the brush guard for is traveling. So when you're traveling with your brushes, you probably use something similar to this, like a brush roll, and you know the flap goes down and you roll your brushes up and you take them with you. Now if you didn't have the brush guard on your brushes, these are both pretty fluffy brushes, so if I didn't have the brush guard on my brushes, these two brushes, when I rolled them up, the bristles would get all mangled together, and that's a really easy way to ruin your brushes. So that's the first thing I use my brush guard for. The second thing is storing your brushes. If you use something, especially if you store your brushes in like a drawer or something, if your brushes are all laying next to each other, the bristles can easily get mangled together, and that's just not good for your brushes. The third thing that you can use your brushes for, or the brush guard for, which I really like, is when you clean your brushes. Now, a lot of times people have heard that when you clean your brushes, you know, you deep clean them or you spot clean them, and you should lay them on their side, to dry with the bristles kind of hanging off of a counter. Now, that's what I always did with my brushes until I heard about the brush guard. Now, the reason why, number one, you definitely do not want to dry your brushes like this in a cup. That used to be the old way to dry brushes, is, oh, just stand them up in a cup. But what happens when you do that is the water from the bristles seeps down into the ferrule of your brush, which is this metal part where the metal and the wood handle or plastic handle of your brushes connect. And when water seeps down into there, not only can it it'll start rotting the wood away, it'll make your brushes smell nasty, and it'll actually, eventually over time, it'll have this ferrule and the handle will break. So your really good brushes, or even your brushes that you bought from the drugstore, are gonna break over time if you dry them like this. Now again, a lot of people were told to dry their brushes on their sides. Now while that's a lot better than drying them like this, water can still seep and find its way back into the ferrule and the handle of your brush. So this isn't really a fantastic method. It works, but it's not the greatest method. So what I do is after I'm done deep cleaning my brushes, I just slip the brush guard on the handle of my brush, and I slip it up past the bristles, and I slip it about a ½ inch to an inch above the bristles, and I store my brushes to dry in a cup with the bristles facing down. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, but if the brushes are like this, the gravity is going to pull the water down out of the brushes, and the water is going to collect in the bottom of the glass. But that's okay, because if you can see, the brush guard is extended past the tip of the brush, so the water is going to probably end up collecting on the bottom of the glass, but because the brush guard is extending past the bristles, it's actually not going to ever touch your brushes. So this is a fantastic way to dry your brushes after you've cleaned them. This is a wonderful product, and these are the brushes that I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 different brushes here, and these are all the brush guards that come in the variety pack. And one thing to note is when you put your brush guard on, you want to put it on like this. To remove your brush guard, some people might be tempted to pull it down like this, but you don't want to do that, because if you do that, it's going to pull the bristles down with it. You want to pull the brush guard off in the same direction that you put it on, up like that. And then you have your nice, fresh, clean brushes. Now you can purchase the brush guard at thebrushguard.com, and I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the sidebar. You can also buy these at coastalscents.com, but I did the math on both of them. At thebrushguard.com, it's $5.50 including tax and shipping, whereas at Coastal Scents they sell them for $4.95, and shipping to my particular area is $1.22. So you're paying probably about 75 cents more on Coastal Scents, and I mean, that's not a big deal. It's not a whole lot of extra money. But thebrushguard.com is a little bit cheaper, and both thebrushguard.com and Coastal Scents sell different types of brush guards. they sell different packs. So this one, again, is the variety pack. So as you can see, I have everything from powder brushes to a blush brush to eyeshadow brushes. But they also sell sets that are just the small ones, just the extra small ones, just the medium, or just the large. And all the packs are $5.50. So you guys should go ahead and check out thebrushguard.com to see how to win one of your own brushes. Go ahead and look for my next giveaway, because the Brush Guard company has graciously sent me 2 extra variety packs of the brush guards to give away to you guys. So there's going to be another video on my channel up about a giveaway for the brush guards. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you have any other questions about this product, go ahead and comment below. Thanks. I'll see you later. Bye.